وایو چې زه نشم کړلی چې دلته پټي کې کور وکړم زه به ټیکسي ته چلوم دومره زه به خرڅالو بون غوښه توسته مخوم ضرورا ټیکسي نه.
On December 1st, 2002, Dilawar, a young Afghan taxi driver, took 3 passengers for a ride. He never returned home. December 5, 2002, Dilawar, the taxi driver, was brought to Bagram. He was designated a PUC, person under control, number 421.
He was something to do with a trigger man for a rocket attack, and that's about all I know.
5 days after his arrival, he was dead.
I would say this was around about 0500 in the morning, and as I walked by Dilawar, I think that's his name, Dilawar. I walked by Dilawar's cell. I noticed he was just kind of hanging there with his head down, but he was being too still to be, you know, just hanging there and sleeping.
Sergeant Curtis opened up the door and we went in, and he was unresponsive, and we started CPR.
I was downstairs in general population. Then I heard a call come in asking for Kamek to come upstairs. He was a medic, and we carried him downstairs on a stretcher, and Kamek was still on top of him while we were carrying him down, still trying to get him back going. All the way down the stairs, got him to the front door, and they kept working on him and kept working on him until the doctor got there and pronounced him dead.
I didn't know whether it was an injury that was aggravated by something, or whether he was just sick coming in.
They were very frail people, and I was surprised that it had taken that long for one of them to die in our custody.
A preliminary investigation into Dilawar's death revealed deep bruises all over his body, but did not conclude that his treatment at Bagram was to blame.
The next day, they said, just draw out how he was shackled up here, and I made that little, crude drawing. The ceiling of these isolation rooms was just a simple metal grate, and it was thick enough you could put handcuffs, through the wires of that, and you just kind of chain them up like that, out to the sides like this.
Forced standing for long periods had inflamed tissue damage from blows to Dilawar's legs. But the initial Bagram press release failed to mention overhead shackling or beatings. It declared that both detainees had died of natural causes.
There's a lot of other people out there who are going to run into this system unless it's fixed. And you only need one to sort of remind yourself of what it's capable of.
American values are premised upon the notion of human dignity and the sanctity of the individual. To allow for cruelty to be applied as a matter of official policy is to say that our forefathers were wrong about these inalienable rights